One winner bracket quarterfinal have been played, and here we'll see the second one. This time we'll have Koenz, Pack, Spam, and Kory play against each other, and we'll still have a couple of warm-up rounds before we begin. So let's take a closer look at these players. Here is Spam, who plays for Team Dignitas, is from the Netherlands. Uses camera 2 and a Logitech gamepad when he plays. He is a former ESWC world champion. Took home the tournament in 2012, and besides that he's also been in the grand final 2 times before, finishing at 4th place. He's also taken some other achievements, first at District Prague and first at the Gathering as well. So Spam, definitely one of the main favorites in this event. Let's go to the next player. Here is Koenz, who is also from the Netherlands, but he plays for Team Acer and uses a PlayStation 3 gamepad, and also uses camera 3 when he plays, as you can see. Koenz has also been in a ESWC Grand Final in 2013, where he took 3rd place, and earlier this year he also took 3rd at Gamers Assembly 2015. So Koenz definitely also a contender to reach a Grand Final. So we'll see how he does. And then we also have Pack, although he's not on the server right now. So let's go to Kory instead. A player from France, and he plays for Against All Authority. Kory was not supposed to play in this tournament, but since Javi Flyer, the Spanish player who qualified, did not attend, Kory got to replace him, and this happened just yesterday. So Kory not really doesn't really know the maps that well because of it, so shouldn't really be much of a threat in these matches. So we got 3 players on the server right now. Pack is still missing. The match is scheduled to start in about 3 minutes, but I thought I'd go live a bit earlier this time to give you guys a bit of a introduction. Here is Pack now, back on the server. So let's also take a look at Pack. He is playing for Team Dignitas, so teammate with Spam. Comes from United Kingdom and plays using a camera 2 and Xbox 360 gamepad. This is Pack's first offline event, but you couldn't really tell based on the time attack seeding, where he took 2nd place behind Carl Jr. So Pack doing really well so far, and also in the qualifiers Pack did pretty well. So yeah, I mean, Pack is an interesting player, and I could see him reach pretty far in this tournament. So we'll see how he will do. This is a pretty stacked winner bracket quarterfinal, though. Spam and Koenz, both titans in the scene, and with a ton of experience in these kind of events. So it's not going to be easy for Pack, and definitely not for Kory. As Sky says, we'll start in 2 minutes. So still a bit of warm-up before we go live. We can also take a look, or actually we can't, because I don't know which map will be played first. But once I know that, we can also take a look at the map. So the players will continue doing a couple of warm-up rounds. Of course, if you want to watch the other winner bracket quarterfinal, you can take a look at it here. The one between Kappa, Yo-Yo, Onyo, and Scrappy. Tune in to Orcs TV over at Daily Motion. They are casting that match in French. Then we see the results here as well from the 2 first quarterfinals, called Junior and Tween from the first one. And then Rayson surprisingly won his quarterfinal ahead of Kronos at 2nd place. So that's a bit of an upset, I would say, that Rayson's is true in the winner bracket. So still waiting here for a couple of more minutes until we'll go live. We are still playing to 100. That's the point limit for For each round, the player will get will get 10 points for first place, 6 points for second place, 4 points for third place, and 3 points for fourth place. Once you reach the point limit, you become a finalist. That means that you have to win another round to secure your position. You won't get any more points, you can't extend your lead, and meanwhile the others will get points as normally. So I think we are starting pretty soon here, waiting for the admin to restart the map. Kory trying to learn the maps as quickly as he can. 59.99 is a decent time. In the first winner bracket quarterfinal I cast, you didn't really see that many times under 59 or under 1 minute. As we see the go sign from Sky, that means we are about to go live here in the ESWC 2015 Trackmania 2 Stadium World Championship. This is the winner bracket quarterfinals. Koenz versus Spam versus Pack versus Kory. Team Dignitas versus Against All Authority versus Team Acer. Top 2 will advance to the winner bracket semifinals, and we have one warm-up round before we begin. And the first map will be ESWC 2015 Pace Off, made by Sparko. The world record is by Tween, 59.984. He's the only player with a time under 1 minute. So again, one warm-up round and then we'll start the match. Spam, who reached the grand final last year, didn't he? I think he did. I finished at 4th place that time. Would love to improve that ranking this year. As he says in the chat that his cars are not hiding when close. That would mean that his settings are not configured correctly, or it's a server setting. So we may have a bit of a delay here if that's the case. Looks like we will. I don't think we are going live. Of course, I want to make sure that the players have everything ordered before starting. Yeah, so we are not live here. Spam will restart the game and put the right settings on so that the cars are hiding when they are too close to his car. So a bit more warm-up opportunities for the players. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long of a delay. Spam back on the server already, so looks like he is ready to go. And we should start this match anytime. Alright, there's a restart. Good luck, have fun to the 4 players. Spam versus Pack versus Koenz versus Kory. The first map is Pace Off by Sparko, and we are live into the first round. Following Kory. Gets a decent start, just behind Spam in the lead. Koenz and Pack then at 3rd and 4th place. Yeah, great start here from Kory. Doesn't really show any signs of being untrained so far. Oh, and a great turn there as well. Kory actually going up in the lead here. Great stuff from Kory. Can he keep this though all the way to the end? Still half the track left. Oh, very risky line over the border. Not the best landing. Spam coming back. And oh, there goes Kory into the wall, down to 4th place. Koenz is also not doing so well in this round. Instead, it's the two Dignitas players, Spam and Pack, up in the top, with Spam having the lead with 500s. Pack though with a lot of speed, and then it clips the wall to the right, or no, to the left, and Spam will have just enough speed to make the jump in the end, and will take the first 10 points with a time of 1 minute 99 hundredths. Pack, it is outside of the road. No respawn is allowed. Kory has also missed the finish. And you can only take the right finish if you have enough speed. If you don't, then you have to go for the left finish instead. But that can sometimes be hard to judge, especially when you need to do it in a split second. So both Kory and Pack without any points. Kory then crashing in the start, and now we do see a bit of signs that he isn't really that trained on these tracks that are very, very difficult. They require a lot of practice to drive somewhat well on, and of course they've been out for 2 or almost 3 weeks by now. These players are, as we say, no lives on them. Spam with great momentum through the couple of turns, in the lead with 700s in front of his fellow Dutchman Koenz. Oh, but then Koenz with a mistake. Pack taking over 2nd place. Spam can take his second first place in a row. With Pack again lurking in the shadows, and he again comes back with more speed than Spam, and this time he avoids clipping the wall. The last turn will decide it. Pack versus Spam. Who's gonna take first place? Pack with another crash in the end, and Spam will defeat him. 1 minute 61 hundredths this time. Koenz will go up to 2nd place. Kory at 3rd. Pack at least getting some points in this round, but yeah, maybe this is a sign of his inexperience at offline events. Only at 3 points so far. Kory with 4, Koenz at the 12, and Spam with 20 points. Having a perfect start so far. Can he make it 3 rounds in a row? Doesn't look like it, as he gets a bump from the border. Spam behind with 3700s. Kory with a no drift before this tight corner to the right, and it looks like Pack also made a small blunder, so Spam looking to maybe go up to 2nd place. Pack though striking back, and now in front of Spam, also catching up to Koenz a lot. Koenz with low speed over that stretch, so Pack actually now challenging him for first place. Kory is still far behind. Let's switch to Koenz. So far so good with a small lead, 400s in front of Pack. Pack this time not able to catch up to his opponent. So Koenz could have his first place as he goes through the last couple of corners. Will have enough speed, setting a time of 1 minute 94 hundredths. Pack in front of Spam at 2nd place. And then Kory with another 4th place. Spam keeping his first place, but only with 2 points now in front of Koenz. And then we have a pretty big gap down to 3rd place. Which is Pack with 9 points, and Kory with 7 at 4th. So right now looking like it's going to be Spam and Koenz advancing to the next round in the winner bracket. But I feel like Pack had an unusually bad start to this match. And looking at the Didymania, the top 30 times online, Pack definitely have a lot of good times, and often also better times than both Koenz and Spam. But another bad turn there from Pack, and also from Spam, leaving Koenz alone at the top. 3500s in front. 5100s now in front of Kory, so Koenz could now take over that first place. We see Pack miles behind Koenz, 6.5 seconds. Should have enough time though to finish at least. Coming up to the ending, Koenz with a safe line, avoids the border completely as well in the end, and will be able to secure first place with a time of 1 minute 63 hundredths. Kory with 2nd, Spam with 3rd, and Pack finishing at 4th place. So Koenz now taking over that first place from Spam, up to 32 points. Spam with 28, Kory with 13, and Pack with 12 points as we start the 5th and final round of the first map. Ooh, Spam Did he touch the wall there in the start? He's gonna be behind with 3100s as a result. Oh, Pack also clipping the wall, and then Kory with a mistake, leaving once again Koenz alone at first place. And of course, these players are playing with cars on. They know if their players or their opponents are making mistakes. Koenz still playing with camera 3, so it can be a bit harder to notice it. So he gotta make sure that he looks at the checkpoint marks to see that he is having a solid lead here, and I think he's doing just that, driving a bit safer here. Spam not really catching up though. He's actually losing time on Koenz, 8900s behind, so Koenz still keeping a good pace as he is getting near the end. See if he's gonna go for the other finish. No, he still goes for the fast one. I think he could have gone for the other one and still win it. But Koenz will take first place again and goes up to 42 points when we see the first map ending. Spam with 34, Kory with 17 and Pack with 15 points. So we are moving on to the second map. Again, we are playing to point limit 100 with finalist mode, which means that once you reach 100 points, you have to win one more round to secure your position. So we are now moving on to the second map. One warm-up round and then we'll continue this match. And here's a closer look at this map. Again, it's called Coma. The authors are Wormy and Kappa, so this is a duo track. Two authors have cooperated and built the track together. The world record is by Carl Jr., 105.355. You see the ending there. Gotta drive on the quarter pipe. Still haven't seen any crashes in that quarter pipe. Which I maybe would have thought would happen a bit more often, but still early on in this tournament, of course. We have after this the winner bracket semifinals, and then that's going to be the end of day one. And I'll be back tomorrow again at 1 PM CET with many more matches. And then on Sunday we'll have the consolidation and the grand final taking place in the morning. It's going to be driven on the main stage of ESWC as well. Alright, that's the end of the warm-up on the second map, ESWC 2015 Coma by Wormy and Kappa. Koenz in the lead with 42 points. Then Spam at second with 34, Kory at third with 17, and Pack at fourth place with 15 points. Pack having a really bad start to this match. Let's see if he can pick up the pieces and do a bit better as we go live into the second map following Acer Koenz, as he gets an okay start to this round. Got both Pack and Spam in front of him. Passing Spam now for a moment at least. Kory is also keeping up. Still doing what he can here. Again, only got about 1 day to practice these tracks, so based on that, he's doing remarkably well. As we see Koenz losing a lot of ground on Spam and Pack. Kory also passing him. Pack in the lead, goes too wide though, which will allow Spam to pass him. Spam in front with 1000s. Pack also losing on Kory and Koenz. As we go up on the platform, Spam almost hit the ceiling of the checkpoint. Went way too wide there, and Pack is actually going to catch up to him completely. The ending will decide it all. Who's gonna take first place in this round, Spam or Pack? Spam with a lot more, or a little more speed in the end, and he will be able to defeat Pack with 200ths of a second. A really good time as well, 106.32. Actually, no, it's not really too good of a time, but enough to win at least. Spam with the 10 points, Pack with the 6 points, and then I don't know if it was Kory or Koenz that took third place. But anyways, oh, it was Kory actually. or I don't know who it was. Anyways, Spam with a mistake here in the next round. Kory has also dropped down, leaving Pack and Koenz to fight for first place. And Pack with a much better turn than Koenz. Puts him in front with 1700s. Oh, not the best line from Koenz. Oh, and then gets a slowdown from the border. Somewhat able to keep second place though, but Kory and Spam still far behind. Pack now with an opportunity to get 10 points to the scoreboard. No Spam in the way this time. Over 1 second ahead of Koenz. Pack goes through the last turn. Still goes for the risky ending. 106.20. Pack is rewarded with 10 points. Koenz will take second, will get 6 points. Spam at third gets 4 points, and Kory at fourth will get 3 points. Koenz still in the lead with 51 points, but Spam getting closer. It's only 3 points away. Pack then at 31, now in front of Kory, who is at 24 points. As we start the third round, it's a close pack with Pack in the lead. So good start from him. Koenz is also up there, so is Spam, and Kory is doing decently as well. Only 1400s between all 4 players. Great speed though from Pack, as we see a crash from Koenz. He's gonna be behind with over 5 seconds. And this might now allow Spam to pass him again in the total standings. Spam in the lead with 1100s. Where's Pack? Pack is nowhere to be seen. He's also made a big blunder. So it looks like Spam will go up to first place, since Koenz is still at fourth. Not that many close rounds so far on this second map. Here comes Spam. Flies through the finish and setting a time of 106.28. Not really that many fast times either in the first winner bracket quarterfinal, but Cod Jr. and Tween and also Beat set times under 106. We still haven't seen that from any of these players. But yeah, as mentioned, Spam now back in the lead at 58 points, Koenz with 54, Pack with 35, and Kory with 30 points. 2 more rounds remaining on this map. Kory has fallen down a bit. Otherwise, very close between Pack, Koenz and Spam. Let's see if Koenz can now get through this part. He does a very different approach to it. He goes way wider than both Spam and Pack, and I feel like he is losing a lot because of it. Not really the best strategy there from Koenz. He's gonna be behind with 3600s. It's either Pack or Spam for first place. It's a very close round so far. They are neck and neck up on the platform. Pack will exit with more speed, putting him in front with maybe a tenth or so. Oh, Spam went way too wide. He's behind with 2600s now. More and more looks like Pack will take this round. No mistake in the end. 105.99. There's the time under 106. Pack listening to my cast perhaps. Spam will settle for second. And then Koenz, I believe, took third in front of Kory. So Spam still in the lead with 64 points, Koenz with 58, Pack with 45, and Kory with 33 points as we begin the last round of the second map. Pack is doing much better on this second map compared to the first, that's for sure. Although right now he's at the bottom. And Koenz again struggling with this part. Yeah, you can see him going way more to the right as he's getting ready to take that turn to the left. And this time he went too much so that he also hit the wall. So again, Koenz is out of the picture. It's between Pack and Spam once again. And once again, it's neck and neck over the platform. Who's gonna exit with more speed this time? Spam now hits that ceiling of the checkpoint, which he was close to hitting in the first round, I believe. So Pack is going to get another 10 points here, and that's gonna put him almost tied with Koenz at least. Another good time as well, 106.16. Kory taking second place, 106.97. He's gonna get some well-needed points. Still at last place though with 39. Pack with 55, much closer now to both Koenz and Spam, who are at 62 and 67 points. Moving on to the third map, we have one more warm-up round as usual, and here is a closer look at the map. As usual, it's called Threshold, the author is Pain, and the world record is by Tween, 104.444. So we'll have about 1 minute before continuing this winner bracket quarterfinal of the ESWC 2015 Trackmania 2 Stadium World Championship. This is the winner bracket quarterfinal. Top 2 will advance to the semifinals, and the bottom 2 will of course drop down to the loser bracket, since this is a double elimination bracket. This track is one of the more challenging ones. Many places where you can have some difficulties getting through. Also see a wall hit, which isn't as that easy. As you can see, both Kory and Koenz crashing at that section of the map. Also the ending is, I think, pretty difficult. And that's going to be the end of the warm-up. And we'll start the third map, Threshold. Spam in the lead, in front of Koenz at second place, Pack at third, and Kory at fourth place. Could see at least Spam and maybe even Koenz reaching finalist status here if they have a dominant performance. But we'll see about that. We are live here into the first round, and Kory will get the best start. He's doing surprisingly well considering how little time he had to practice these tracks. We also see Koenz, Spam I mean, with a flub, so he's at fourth place. Not able to catch up to Kory, who makes a mistake, so Spam must have made an additional mistake, so he's still at fourth place. Here's Koenz in the lead in front of Pack. See if he can get through these turns. He gets through them, but he loses a lot of speed as well. Comes back though, and joins up with Pack once again as we approach the wall hit. Oh, what a crash from Pack! And he falls out of the track as well. Very unfortunate crash from Pack, will not get any points in this round. Koenz with a safe line going outside of the pillar. And will set a time of 105.97 to take first place. Huge crash from Pack. Flew out of the track even. Don't see that too often. Alright, so with that win, Koenz is now back at first place, 1 point in front of Spam. Pack staying at 55 points and Kory at 45 points now as we begin the next round. Koenz at fourth place so far, but will advance in the ranking. Actually, I take that back. Went too wide and had to slow down, otherwise he would have hit the wall, so he's down to fourth place again. Kory is at third place, Pack in the lead, in front of Spam. He's definitely getting closer to him. Good couple of turns from Spam, and now Pack coming up to this section again. Spam popping up for a moment, but Pack with more speed. Better now, hits the wall hit good as well. Pack on his way to another first place. Definitely needs it now. Didn't get any points in that previous round. Here's the ending for Pack. Okay. Just barely had enough speed to make the jump. So he's gonna get the 10 points. 105.17 was his time. Spam in then only 500s behind him. So yeah, Pack, he got 2 rounds now that he didn't finish at all. One on the first map and then now one on this map. But he's still keeping up with both Spam and Koenz. Had he not finished those rounds, he could have maybe been at first place even. But that's a bad start though from Pack in this next round. Puts him at 4th place. Spam goes up to first, Kory at 2nd, Koenz at 3rd. Oh, great turn from Kory, builds up good speed over the drop. Overtaking Spam. Oh, as then Spam hits the wall as well. Looks like Pack has also made an additional mistake. So it's between Kory and Koenz now for the 10 points. Koenz doing a great job catching up to Kory. Kory also going a bit too wide here after a wall hit. So Koenz now in front of him as we go up on the platform. An awkward turn from Kory. Loses more and more time on Koenz. 1 turn remaining and Koenz without any mistakes. Kory not able to make the jump and Spam will get some extra bonus points as a result. Taking a 2nd place instead. And Pack retires again. Pack cannot afford these retires. He needs to get the points. So now he's still at 65 points. Spam at 83 and Koenz at 86 points. It's looking a bit grim for Pack. Needs to start bringing it back now. Could this be the start though with going up in the lead in the next round? Would be some well needed points for Pack. Oh, it's a bit of a slowdown. So Spam and Koenz now surrounding Pack and now also overtaking him. Pack down to 3rd place after his promising start, only in front of Koenz. Kory. Koenz is at 2nd, but then Pack will pass him over the transition. Koenz gets a bump and forced to let go of his 2nd place. Spam in the meantime having a solid lead. A bad wall hit from Pack. Will not have good speed here at all. So Koenz may pass him. Looks like he will over the platform. Let's go to Spam now, who's about to win this round. Don't know if he will take over 1st place though. 105.11. 4100s in front of Koenz, 5700s in front of Pack, and 6700s in front of Kory. And looks like that was enough for Spam. He's 1 point in front of Koenz. 93 and 92 points. Both players have the chance now to reach finalist status. They need to take 1st place though to make it happen. Spam with the best start. He can feel how close he is to qualifying from this round. Kory with a crash, Pack as well. It's between Koenz and Spam. And right now Spam is in the lead with 1300s. Bad speedo over the drop. But Koenz is not really capitalizing on it. He's still behind with 1000s. This time does the transition much better. Great part from Koenz. And in a blink of an eye, he's caught up completely to Spam. And another great turn from Koenz before the wall hit. And Koenz now just a few turns from being finalist. Spam is still a threat though. He's only 800s behind. So a bad ending from Koenz could put Spam at 1st place. Here we go. Last turn for Koenz. And he will stay in front. 105.27. Spam getting awfully close there in the end, but not able to catch up completely. And Koenz will reach finalist status as we go to the next map. Spam is at 99 points. A bit annoying to be so close to also be a finalist. So he needs 1 more round to join up with Koenz. Packed in at 73 points. A couple of unfortunate rounds where he didn't finish. Otherwise, I think he would have been. He would have been in the battle for 1st or 2nd. He's still not out though. I could still see him come back. And then Kory at 58 points. Alright, so we are moving on to the last map of this match. It's John Cena made by Wally. The world record is by Carl Jr. 106.242. One more warm-up is all that's remaining for this winner bracket quarterfinal. So Spam needs to win 2 more rounds. Oh no, he needs to just finish 1 more round and then he would be finalist. Koenz will have his first match point attempt coming up shortly. Unfortunately, I cannot see the deady times on these servers. That would have helped a great deal, so that I could tell you guys the personal bests of these players. Not sure why that is absent from the server, but might have some logical explanation. Anyways, that's gonna be the final warm-up, and we are about to see the conclusion of this winner bracket quarterfinal of ESWC 2015. Koenz, the only finalist, needs to take first to secure his position and secure his spot into the winner bracket semifinal. Here we go, following Koenz, who gets the best start. Can he keep this up though? Oh, Pack with a no drift. Kory has also dropped down. It's all up to Spam now. This has been a battle between Koenz and Spam, the 2 best Dutch players these days. And right now Koenz is defeating Spam with 20 hundreds. Koenz getting closer and closer to the winner bracket semifinals. 2200s in the next checkpoint. Bad drift though over the grass will allow Spam to get a bit closer, but he's still behind with 1900s. Koenz with the jump has enough speed as well. 2200s in front. Oh, goes a bit too wide. Spam coming back strongly here. Spam is back in it. It's Koenz or Spam. Koenz with great speed over the drop. And only 1 turn remaining now. Spam needs a mistake from Koenz, who doesn't do it. The jump is all that's left, and he has enough speed. Koenz will take first place, qualifies to the winner bracket semifinals, defeating Spam in that round with 1400s. So we have 1 winner, and 1 more winner will be determined since top 2 will advance. Spam is now of course finalist with that 2nd place, so he will now have the match point. Pack still far behind with 76 points. Kory with 62. Pack, did he not finish that next round or that previous round again? Because I feel like he was at 76 points last time as well. Anyways, it looks like this might be it though. Both Pack and Kory with another bad start. Spam is all alone here. 3900s in front of Pack. So this should be an easy victory for Spam. Wasn't able to defeat his rival Koenz. These 2 guys have definitely a huge rival between them. They also played recently in a show match in the Netherlands, I believe, in front of a big crowd, which Koenz won. So Spam, I'm sure, looking to get his revenge later on in the tournament. He's going to join Koenz in the winner bracket semifinals, setting a time of 107.16 to close out the match. So Koenz and Spam advancing to the winner bracket semifinals. Pack and Kory will drop down to the loser bracket. GG!